Hey everyone, let's dive right into this explainer and unpack exactly what's going on with the SODLK T90 Bluetooth speaker. The portable speaker market is just absolutely flooded right now. Finding one that actually balances raw power with real outdoor versatility and doesn't cost an absolute fortune, that's the real challenge. So today, we're going to break down exactly what this specific model brings to the table. Here is our quick roadmap for today. We're covering 1. The 100-watt audio experience. 2. Built for the outdoors. 3. Connectivity and versatility. 4. Lighting up the party. And 5. Price, support, and logistics. Let's get into it.
Starting right off with Section 1, the 100-watt audio experience.
Okay, take a look at this massive number right here. You are getting a peak output of 100 watts of booming bass. To put that into perspective for a second, your standard portable Bluetooth speakers usually hover somewhere around the 15 to 30 watt range. So 100 watts? That is an incredible amount of juice for a tabletop unit. It's totally designed to fill a large space and make sure every single person at your gathering feels the music, loud and clear.
And hey, it's not just about how loud it gets, it's about the quality of that low end. The bass on this thing goes exceptionally deep, dropping all the way down to a 38 Hz frequency response. That is a level of sub-bass you don't just hear with your ears, you literally feel the depth in your chest with every single beat. Hitting 38 Hz means your electronic tracks, hip-hop, and cinematic movie scores are going to have this heavy, resonant punch that smaller speakers just can't physically reproduce.
Now obviously, this kind of stunning sound doesn't just happen by accident. Pushing 100 watts of heavy bass could easily turn into a muddy, distorted mess if the insides weren't built right. To handle all that power, the SODLK utilizes a very specific acoustic architecture. It's got a dedicated racetrack subwoofer engineered specifically to minimize low-end distortion even when you've got the volume maxed all the way up. Right alongside that, you've got 2 passive radiators pulling out even more depth. And finally, redesigned dynamic drivers handle the rest of the spectrum, giving you crisp highs and a rich mid-range that easily cuts right through all that massive bass.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, built for the outdoors.
This speaker rocks IPX6 protection. So, what does that actually mean for you in practice? Well, IPX6 is a highly rugged waterproof rating. That means your device is safeguarded against way more than just a light mist. We're talking heavy rain, dust, snow, and major spills. Basically, you do not need to panic if a sudden storm rolls in during your backyard barbecue or if someone knocks their drink right onto the control panel. And really, that illustrates the whole philosophy behind this design. Your audio experience isn't confined to sitting safely on a dry shelf indoors. It's built to be a true, rugged outdoor companion. You can literally grab this high-fidelity, 100-watt sound and take it anywhere, from your office desk straight out into a snowstorm or down to a wet, sandy beach without missing a single beat.
Which brings us to Section 3, connectivity and versatility. So how exactly do we get our music into this powerhouse? And where else can we actually use it? Well, it doesn't limit you to just one connection method, making it super versatile for all kinds of completely different setups. It's way more than just a connect your phone and walk away kind of gadget.
You've got modern Bluetooth 5.3 for a rock-solid wireless connection to your devices, but you aren't forced to go wireless. You also get a TF card slot, a USB input, and a traditional aux cable input. Because of all this multi-input flexibility, the speaker can instantly change jobs. 1 minute it's your outdoor party companion, the next it's a dedicated gaming speaker on your desk, or even a premium soundbar for your TV on movie night.
But honestly, the real acoustic magic kicks in with TWS, which stands for True Wireless Stereo Pairing. Basically, this is a feature that lets you wirelessly link 2 completely separate SODLK speakers together, so they act as one unified, massive sound system. Here is how much of a game changer that actually is. A single speaker already gives you an impressive 100 watts of stereo sound, but pair 2 of them up using TWS and you unlock this fully immersive spatial audio experience. You put one on the left, one on the right, and you double your peak output to 200 watts. It creates this enveloping wall of sound that absolutely transforms a space.
All right, let's look at Section 4, lighting up the party.
Aside from just the audio, the built-in RGB lights on this thing add a totally dynamic visual element. And these aren't just static, boring colors, they sync directly to your music or your gaming audio. It creates this crazy light show that occupies your field of vision and, as the manufacturer puts it, lights up the fiery party and pushes passion to the next level. So whether you're using it as a TV soundbar, a gaming setup, or an outdoor party hub, the LED lights react in real time to that booming 38 Hz bass and crisp highs. It completely elevates the atmosphere.
Finally, Section 5,
price, support, and logistics. Let's talk about the practical details.
Physically speaking, this is a substantial tabletop unit. It measures 18 inches deep by 6 inches wide and 6 inches high. It uses modern touch controls right on top for super easy operation. And a quick note here, while the speaker itself is a rechargeable portable unit, it also uses 2 included AA batteries, likely to maintain specific settings or to run remote functions. Pop open the box, and you will find everything you need to get going right away. You get the T90 speaker itself, a power cable for charging, a direct audio cable for that auxiliary input, a quick start guide, those 2 AAA batteries, and a really handy carry strap. That strap is actually a fantastic addition, because an 18-inch bass-heavy speaker has some real heft to it, so having a strap makes it so much easier to haul around on your outdoor adventures.
Now, what if you buy it and realize it's just not quite what you needed? No worries at all. Amazon backs us up with a risk-free 30-day return policy and free product support. If you need help troubleshooting, you've got live chat and step-by-step guides. If you just want a refund, returning it is a breeze. Go to your orders, start the return, select a free shipping option, and drop it off. There are no shipping charges to stress over.
But perhaps the absolute craziest spec of all is the price point. With an exclusive Prime deal right now, you are getting all of this: the 100-watt peak power, the racetrack subwoofer, the IPX6 waterproofing, the synced RGB lights for just $35. $35! It usually sits closer to $44, so this is just an incredibly aggressive value proposition for a portable speaker with this much muscle. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on as we wrap up this explainer. With 100 watts of waterproof power available for less than the cost of a tank of gas, isn't it time to completely rethink what a portable speaker can be? When high-end acoustics, TWS spatial audio, and rugged IPX6 portability become this accessible, how are you going to upgrade your own audio setup? Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the SODLK T90, and I really hope this structured breakdown helped bring some clarity to your tech research.